Alright, what's up guys? Today I am going to be installing two things on the WRX. One being this Perrin oil sump restrictor that's going to go on here, which hopefully will stop it from burning oil, the oil smell, and the smoke that comes out when it's cold, because most of you know when you get an aftermarket exhaust on a WRX, they like to make some oil smells, I guess, and make it look like it's burning a little bit of oil, which it is, because it's getting past the turbo shields because it's pushing too much. The pressure in the exhaust gets messed up when you get a catless exhaust or a straight pipe or whatever you're doing. Makes too much oil go into the turbo and through the turbo seals, and then it burns out through the exhaust. So I'm doing that today, and then don't know where my other part went that I was gonna put on the WRX right here. I got some rear side spats for it. These are gonna go on. Actually, these are gonna go, oh, shoot. Pretty sure like this. Yep, like that. Which are gonna look sick. So, doing those today. I'll try to do a before and after. What I'm talking about with the cold revs, how it does oil, it burns a little bit of oil, shows some smoke. So, set the tripod up. It has been started. It's not operating temperature, but it isn't warm, you know. I think it's like 120. So, hopefully this will show you guys what I mean by the smoke. Sometimes it smokes really bad, so I'm gonna show you real quick. So that's before, and then after. Yeah, it's a little smoky, I can see it. Then after, I put the restrictor valve in, which just goes right. I'll never find this thing under here. You have to take these off, and it's right there, right by the dipstick. So we're gonna have to cut an inch off on that bad boy on, which I'm gonna do next. All right, so this is going on this hose. You cut it, and you bung this into that hose, which is right there with that 90-degree bend. Come on, that hose. Which I gotta remove this for. So I'll do a time lapse getting this bad boy in. Alright, so gotta get this cut. Just gonna use scissors. Go about inch down. Alright. Got that off. Now we can bung this in. The P goes up like this. when it's done. Alright, I got the first one on, that pinch in the top. Cut this a little more. This heat wrap stuff is getting in the way, so I'll deal with that. But the screwdriver fell down, of course, down into the bottom tray. I'm gonna send you down there so you can see it. Down there. Alrighty, you can see she's on. You have to cut an inch off of the piping and take this radiator fan out, this duct out. It's kind of a pain because there's not a lot of room, but it's on there. So put all these back in, make sure there's no leaks. All right, everything's back in. Everything's plugged in. We'll start it up, see if there's less smoke. There'll probably be some right off the bat, but we'll see. Hopefully not, though. Let it warm up. Just want to talk about this for a little bit. So, they give you these if you need them for your piping. I don't. Hand zip ties to tie it down if I didn't need, because mine's down. But yes, it goes in your oil feed line to your turbo. It's right behind your dipstick, like I said. Cut out an inch, plug it in, which I did. It's still probably going to smoke for a little bit, just like mine did. Mine is right now. I just revved it and it did smoke a little bit, so I'm gonna wait till it warms up, gets oil in the turbo, and then I'll rev it. But it's letting it get warm, circulate some oil, and I'm gonna check my oil. Yeah, it is cold out, so you can see some mist, which you do normally. Plus, I don't have any cats or any mufflers, so that does a lot too. So I'm gonna let it warm up, and I will do a rev video. All right, it's at 145 degrees, so it's warm enough. That's pretty much because it's cold out, so it is misting, but I'll rev it for you. I'll do that after I do my side spat, so that's next. Alright, she's mega warm now, so give her a rev. Well, I still smoke a little bit. Not seeing any smoke. Alright, I read something online about this sump restrictor, and it said that there is a thing where the smoke, instead of being blue, it'll turn white and there won't be as much and it won't smell like burnt oil. And I just revved there, as you saw, and I didn't hear or see, actually I didn't see or smell any blue smoke or white smoke after I let it warm up like completely. So it still smokes at when it's not fully warmed up. It's at 190 degrees right now, so it's past its where it needs to be if it's gonna be warm. So I'm glad that worked. Everything's holding up. I checked, no leaks, nothing. It's not a high pressure hose either, so it's not that big a deal to worry about it being extremely tight. Just make sure it is tight. And that's it for that. I'm gonna work on the rear spats now, and I'll show you what it looks like before, which you should probably already see because I just did a whole video about revving this thing. So that's what it looks like before. And then I'm gonna start throwing those on. All right, so the hardware it gives you, which I don't know if we even need it because there is holes and pins they have to take out. But these should go something like so, if I can get it to work. I don't know, go something like that. But I'll get it to work, so that's what this is gonna be. All right, conclusion. All these break. All the clips under here suck. So, once these are too long, you need to trim them down. They go out to about here. You got mud flaps. They'll push in your mud flaps. They don't anymore. These also don't line up right to the holes, and it's bent. So, not using any of the hardware. That is no needed. Either are the clips. I brought clips just in case I had any extra spaces. No need for that. Don't use that. Grab stainless steel screws. Some people don't like doing this. I always do it and it always works. Just tap them in where these aren't. Boom, boom, boom. Probably about 4 and you'll be done. So that's what I'm gonna do. Finished product. See, it doesn't line up. I mean, it lines up where it should. Goes back to where it should. Everything looks how it's supposed to look. So that's what it's gonna end up looking like. I don't know, I think it makes it look a little bit better. And they're not that expensive, they're like 20 bucks, so. I'm liking it. What I did, I freaking sniped a bunch of different self-tappers up here. Right there. I mean, the thing's so light that it's not gonna go anywhere, so I'm not worried about it. So there we go. Don't use the clips. Don't use anything it gives you. Use self-tappers. Works the best. It's the fastest way to do it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.